Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Cheers. Me and Terry was watching Dave over at our cooking show the other day. I've been watching Dave for, God, 4 or 5 years now. And I like a lot of stuff he does. And he made this dish and I'm like, man, I'm all on that. I think he called it French onion chicken. I'll leave a link in the description box to his channel. You can go check him out. I've talked to a couple of people. They've never heard of him. I'm like, damn, the dude's been around for years, man. So anyways, basically he made French onion soup, which is one of my favorite dishes. And he made chicken breast. And the soup was like the gravy. And I'm like, hell yeah. So we're going to need some chicken breast. And some Swiss cheese. Some onions. I'm going to tweak this recipe of his just a little bit. I'm going to put some brandy in it. I do got brandy. Yeah, I got brandy. We'll need a little bit of butter, some beef stock, pepper, olive oil, thyme, salt, flour. Now I got some honker ass chicken breast here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of split them in half. Because you see how thick they are. So let me get these trimmed up. Get them cut in half, and then we'll come back and show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I split 2 breasts in half. That'll be enough for supper. We'll put a little salt and pepper on here. Pepper. Fresh crack, Jack. Come on, cooperate. Well, pepper grinder don't want to work. Well, shit. What happened to it? I don't either.
Mad because you haven't used it in a while?
Yeah. Alright, salt and pepper. You get the idea. We'll put some thyme on there.
What time?
I don't know what time it is. The friggin' clock's broke again. That's the new one. I've done changed batteries in it once already.
You probably put old batteries in it.
So I'll put some thyme on there. So let me get my pepper grinder figured out. Get these seasoned up. We're going to do both sides. Salt, pepper, and thyme. That's all it is. Be back in a few. Okay, I got my skillet on about medium heat here. I'm going to put some olive oil in here. That'll probably be enough. And what I want to do is, I got to season on both sides. Salt, pepper, and thyme. I just want to sear this on both sides. We're not going to cook it all the way. And I'm going to have to do this in 2 batches, so. Let me get that browned up on that side, then we'll flip it over and we'll be back. Okay, it's been going about 3 minutes. Let's see if it's ready to flip. Ain't brown enough. I want to get a little more sear on there. I want just a little more color. That one's close. So, we'll go another minute or 2, then we'll flip it over and we'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and flip these over. That's what we're looking at. We'll give them about 4 more minutes on the other side. We'll take them out, put them on a plate, throw the other one in the skillet, get it done, then we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to take this last chicken breast out. That's what it looks like. Like I say, these ain't cooked all the way yet. We'll finish them up in the sauce. And I'm going to need to add just a little bit of oil. You can see that's, well, there might be enough oil in there. Let's go with that. Put our onions in there. And we want to brown these. Kind of caramelize them a bit. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of pepper and thyme in on the onions in a second. And just let them get down, cook down and get brown. Then we'll be back. Okay, I got my onions about as brown as I want them. And you can see all the delicious fond I have in the bottom of this skillet. So, what I'm going to do now is I want to give them onions some flavor, so I'm going to put some brandy in there. Give that a good light, maybe.
Ooh.
Give it a good light. Bring the alcohol cooked off real quick.
Yeah. Don't know more.
Looking more better now. That brandy will give it some good flavor. And we're going to put some butter in there. And I'm going to tablespoon of butter, say. Let me get this butter melted and I'll be right back. Okay, butter's melted. We're going to get us about a tablespoon and a half of flour in there. That'll make us a little roux. And you can see a lot of that fond has already came up just from the brandy alone. Once we add the beef stock, we'll get the rest of it up. That's all flavor, man. Right now we're just cooking the raw taste out of the flour. That's all we're doing. Just takes a minute or two. And now we can put our beef stock in there. Stir it around a bit. See all that stuff coming up from the bottom? Oh, this is going to be a good dish tonight. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling. She sang that, Barry. Wasn't that Mike Davis?
No.
Oh, okay. I just said this one. You never know what you'll learn in Keith's kitchen. I'm not just a cooking genius. I'm a music genius.
You're just an idiot.
I'm just a genius. That's right.
I didn't say that.
But you see, all this fond had come up off the bottom. A skillet's almost silver again down yonder.
Good, you gotta work it.
So, we're going to put the rest of this in here probably. We're going to put the chicken breast back in there and just let it simmer. Probably 15-20 minutes. Like I say, they're not completely cooked yet. They're only about halfway. I'm going to go ahead and put, I got about 3/4 of this box in here now.
I'll pour it in there.
And it's thickening it up on me. If it gets too thick, when I got the breast in there, I can add a little water to it. But I think we're going to be okay. I'll put the rest of that in there. We'll come back with the chicken breast here. We're going to lay them in there. And all the juices that's in this skillet.
Plate.
Or whatever. It's all flavor. So it's all good. So we'll bring this up to a temperature. And then turn it down to a simmer and just let it go. And we'll probably be back in about 30 minutes. So, there you go. Be back in a few. Okay, so we had a little interruption in the filming process, so this is like hours later. I made more sauce, gravy stuff that I needed, so I took this out, and I figure later on we can add more back in, or we can feed it to the dog. But what I'm going to do now is flip these chicken breast over. And then I'm going to put some Swiss cheese on there. And I really would have preferred this to be a little thicker. I could have thickened it up with the cornstarch slurry, but Or I could just not added as much broth as it or stock as I did, but we're gonna live with this. So we're gonna put some Swiss cheese on here. And see what happens. Sure smells good, I know that. It really is a simple dish, y'all. We're gonna put a lid on this, turn the fire off, let it set for 5 minutes, and we'll come back with a finished plate and show you what we got. Be back in a few. Okay, so that's what we ended up with. We'll cut into it, give you a shot here and see what it tastes like. I want some cheese, so I'm gonna cut off of this end. And see what happens. That's pretty tasty. Try some of this gravy. Give it a shot, Terry. Let people know what you think. This is actually pretty good.
Ooh, I like that gravy.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I would have liked to use some cognac in this gravy instead of brandy, but cognac's too damn expensive. But it does taste like French onion soup. So that's what I did today. Y'all go see Dave over there at Cook and Share. I'll put the link down in the bottom in the description box. Dave makes a lot of really simple dishes, 30-minute meals and stuff, and it's simple cooking. But he makes some tasty looking food, man. Like I say, I've been watching him for years. And I can't believe y'all ain't watching him too. So go check him out, see what you like. That's what I did today. Y'all have a good one, and we'll be back next time. See ya.